Okay, welcome back to Yashahime, Princess Half Demon, Anime Review Episode 23. This will be the final episode of Season 1. Yes, Season 1, I'll get to that, and I'm doing a follow-up video of this one for Episode 24, of the first season of the series, called Sesshomaru's Daughter. And unlike the episodes, basically kind of like a loose recap of the series, basically the premise. This was the first one that doesn't have that. It's probably the first one since the pilot episode that they didn't have this. Basically, what happens this episode, it picks up right where last week I left off, right after Kinemon, after Zero destroyed Tenseiga, the Tenseiga Sesshomaru's sword. And pretty much we have some betrayals here. Yep. And of course, Zero, of course, is mad that Kinemon is here. So he's like, basically apologizes for his actions, sorry for the sword. And Sesshomaru's like, I wasn't really attached to the sword anyway, so I'm more attached to this sword. And he tries to fight Zero herself. And then Zero, of course, just fly away from the actual battle. And Sesshomaru chases after her. And then Kinemon is like, well, then of course, excuse me, before she flies away, Kinemon sends her rainbow pearls to about 8 different directions. Do 3 of them go back to the girls? Nope. They are scattered to the wind. Basically, in a way, kind of helps setting up basically what we could see for Season 2, per se. Yes, a potential plot thread. I'll get to that. So, and of course, Sesshomaru chases after her because of Ren. Ren, of course, is crying. And then, of course, we have Tosai. Yes, Tosai is in this episode. Him and Jaken. I should point out, though, for Jaken, is it just me, or they changed his voice actor for this series? Because, yeah, they changed it. Because I remember from the original series, Inuyasha and Final Act, it was the same voice actor for both series. And this one, it's a completely different person. Not really sure what was the reason for it. At least case of Moroku, the least was a good reason. The actor passed away. He, of course, had a reason. And they got by Jaku. I don't know why. And one thing at least I gotta appreciate, though, for the series is that Final Act, I don't know why Final Act did this for, when they replaced Sesshomaru's voice actor with a completely different guy. And then you start this series, and you read the credit line like, oh, they brought back his original English dub actor. Good job, Viz Media. Maybe because basically the guy was available. Yeah, my guess is he probably wasn't available to do Final Act, but when he heard Yashahime Princess Half Demon, he's like, I want in that series, and let me play my Sesshomaru character again. I guess Viz Media was like, okay, fine. Even though Sesshomaru hasn't really appeared very much over the course of the whole season. Yeah, I'll get to that in the next video. So then we have the epic battle. Basically, the rematch from about 6 episodes back. Yeah, we have this rematch, and wow, this is a much more grander battle than the last one. This one didn't feel as, it was a bit one-sided with the last one, but at least it had some potential. This one was a full-blown fight. Everyone at least has a potential. And of course, well, Setsuna basically tries to attack him. And then, of course, Kinemon, during the course of the fight, does something completely unexpected. I don't think anybody ever expected this to happen. He kills Setsuna by slicing her front open. I mean, I'm not talking about her shirt. No, slices right through her. Yeah, it kills her, and then she dies in Toa's arms. She dies next to Toa, her sister. And before she dies, she says, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep," and she acknowledges her sister. And then, of course, she unleashes her full demon potential, basically her full demon power, true demon power. Where she basically has the crescent moon on her forehead, just like her father, Sesshomaru. Her hair grows long. And also, she's got the little red streaks. Now, both her father and her uncle basically know produce when they go demon mode. And she shows off fangs for the first time in the series. And she unleashes her full attack, these twin demon particular power, the twin dragon power. And Kinemon is actually very impressed that she's able to unleash this. And because Sesshomaru was only releasing one, he prefers to call it the Twin Dragon, whatever type of movie it is. And of course, he's very impressed by Marha's signature move. In fact, also, she's able to release full Beniyasha, and she has full control of it. And this is a really good battle. It even looks like it spreads into outer freaking space and also slices up a moon. Yes, a moon. It's an absolute fantastic battle. And then, of course, the girls get hit. They fall down. And then, of course, while they're in the air, basically, they create this big... Before they get to the sky battle, they pretty much create this big, humongous crane on the ground. Lucky enough that Toa protects her late sister very well. Good job on her part for being a big sister. And then, of course, Kinemaro does win this fight, obviously, because, well, he says to the girls, I have not basically had this much of a battle in some time. I'm going to let you two live. And he flies away. Basically, he respects them. In a way, they've earned his respect in this battle. And the fact these two have gotten a lot stronger during his fight with him. And then, of course, Toa's right near Setsuna's body. And then Sesshomaru shows back up. I'm not sure what he was doing off screen. Maybe he killed Zero. I'm not really sure. And then he gives Toa his broken sword. Yep. Gives her a broken sword. And he says something to her. And we don't know what it is. And, like... That leaves it open for potential for Season 2, which we're going to get that. I mean, I like the open ending for the end of the season. It's really good. And overall, this was a great episode. Sunrise outdid themselves with this episode. It was purely fantastic. Nothing wrong with the episode. It's got good action, good pacing. The battle was fantastic. By far, the best battle of the whole series. And good job for saving for the season finale. That's actually really good on their part. And unleash all these new attacks, which was really cool. But I think killing off Setsuna was a bit unnecessary, though we might see her potential for return for Season 2. I'll get to that in the following episode. But otherwise, though, that's pretty much it to say about this one. So this is a really good episode. Okay, so that's it for this particular one. Next one is going to be the final one for now, anyways. I'll be doing episode 24. I'm going to do it next. And I'll get my final thoughts on the first season of the series. And then after that, I'm going to do the Hidden Dungeon Like an Enter, the Case Closed, and that'll be pretty much it for today. Well, unless, of course, we manage to squeeze out a couple comic corners. Okay, change video. Bye.